They come to the University of Utah, they get a master's of real estate development. And what that's going to give them is it breaks the ceiling above them in their careers. They become the person who management sees as the next leader in the industry because they're investing in themselves. They can see where they want to go down the road. They become more promotable. They get better opportunities. They get better challenges too, and responsibility at an earlier age. My name is Nathan McAllister. I'm a grad student at the University of Utah, and I'm in the MRED program, which is the Masters of Real Estate Development program. I've been a project engineer. I was on the Olympic Housing. I was assistant project manager on the Gateway Mall. I've been a project manager on all kinds of smaller jobs, including hospital remodels, things like that. I've been an operations manager for over 200 people, 5 project managers, an estimating department, and the office staff, and going like crazy covering 5 states. I wanted to move from construction management over onto the owner's side, but it kind of seemed to be that there was a ceiling between the general contractors and the contractors and the owner and developers. There's finance, sustainable development, historic preservation, planning, if you want to be on the planning commission, all kinds of things like that, a couple other options. And then you can kind of go your own way and create your own area of emphasis if you want. There's a negotiation class that I took this summer, 3 days, all day long. Me and the whole rest of the MRED program were in there. Had 2 excellent teachers, and we spent the whole day going through case studies, and I spent a week beforehand reading through all the reading lists that they gave us. We read Machiavelli, we read Plato, we read Harvard Review, we read all kinds of stuff. And I got really excited for the class, knowing what my history was, negotiating contracts, change orders, really expensive things where you negotiate in the tens, hundreds, $10,000, hundreds of thousands of dollars, even millions of dollars, and I've done this. And I went into this negotiation class and I realized, yeah, I had some pretty good weapons, but they were like, pea shooters compared with the other guys were coming at me with, nuclear weapons. And I got my own nuclear weapons by going through the class. I was trained to see things that I didn't see before. One of the things you have to consider is that you know what you know, and you know what you think you need to know, what tools you need, but what you don't know is what you don't know. And that's what's going to bite you and cost you money if you try and go out on your own. If I want to go be a developer, I don't know how to do it. And I could try, and I could risk a lot of my money, and I could probably get some other people to put in their money and risk their money, which I could probably find some trusting fools to go in with me. But I thought about it and I thought, wouldn't it be better to go get the tools so that I know what I know and I know what I didn't know before, and I've got a complete set of tools so that I can invite people to invest with me and they'll make money. There's a lot of different people in my program. We have bankers, we have people that work for real estate companies, commercial and residential. We have project managers and project engineers on the City Creek project, $3 billion project in downtown Salt Lake. So there's a broad mix that you get to rub shoulders with all these people. And we all went through this program together, and we all went through negotiations together, kind of like a trial by fire. And it really changed us. I mean, it was incredible for me. It was almost like a religious experience, learning that it's better to play nice and more profitable to play nice than to try and get all the marbles yourself. It's a great program. The MRED really is giving you those tools. And one of the things that I have to consider, because of the size of my family, and I have 7 kids, and they're all teenagers and they're all going to go to school, and I'm taking on debt to do this. It's going to cost me somewhere between $20,000 and $30,000, plus the time away from work, plus time away from my family. I look at it in the negotiation class, the tools I gained in the negotiation class. There are times when I was negotiating, for instance, with Leighton Construction, where if I'd have had the attitude and the tools that one class taught me in 3 days' time, I probably would have made $50,000 in a one morning negotiation, literally. And I'll get to apply that for the next 40 years of my career. That's amazing to me. And if I'm on commission, or if I get a portion of the profits, or if I'm the developer and I own the company, I make all that money. That's going to pay me back, every day. So yeah, it's $20,000, and yeah, it's a recession, and yeah, I'm kind of tight right now. Who cares? it's a fantastic, the only thing more expensive than education is ignorance. So in my mind, this is a fantastic investment. I'm spending my money very well.